happy full moon in Scorpio. We are doing your full moon messages. This is going to be Cancer's full moon message. We're going to look at what you must release to make room for what is coming in, and then what will bring the alignment to keep it. All right, let's see, Cancer. What is it that Source would like you to release and let go of? What are my Cancers meant to let go of? For this full moon in Scorpio, what are you meant to release and let go of, Cancer? Heart chakra power. Interesting. So for some of you, Source is saying to me, you make how much you love the crutch of why you make certain decisions in your life that are not good for you. So for my Cancer, Source is saying, if this person was not someone that you loved, what advice would you give yourself, i.e. another person, on how to handle the situation? If your heart wasn't involved, if your mind was involved, how would you handle said situation? This is what Source is saying you're meant to do in life. When I cough as a reader, it means that you must let go of a story, you must let go of a person, you must let go of a situation. So something here is resonating for my Cancers. If you didn't love said thing, person, situation, where you live, how you're doing something, would you perpetually do that thing? Or would you change it? Would you change how you choose it? Would you change how you navigate around it? Because Source is saying there's something that you love that is slowly killing you, is what Source is saying. This is very interesting, Cancer. You're going to have to tell me. All right, so let's see if you change the navigation. Okay, I need to drink water and I need to cough again. All right, Cancer, what do you need to let go? Interesting. And, you know, just because you love something doesn't mean that you need to accept certain things that are disrespecting your heart, by the way. All right, let's find out what it is that you're making room for once you start using more of your logic instead of your heart. Source is also saying to me before I pick this up, and when cards fall, I see them as needing to be grounded. So in order for this to ground itself in your life, you need to really take the message that I'm stating in regards to your heart. Givers must be aware that they need to stop giving to takers at some point, because takers will never make sure you're okay. And Source says, are you okay? Are you okay in a situation? And once you start feeling depleted, you need to pull your energy back. There's something that you're not letting go of or not willing to let go of, is what Source is saying to me. And guess what? In order for you to have beauty, Cancer, some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus. Taurus receive this message for their alignment as well of what they are receiving once they let go of something. Source is saying, in order for you to feel really aligned to the beauty of life and life feeling in balance, in flow, I'm getting that some of you guys are dealing with the Libra, Cancer. You must choose you. You must choose what feels right to you first. You must put the oxygen mask on first in order for you to feel balance and see the beauty of the things that you do have in your life. So Source says, if you're being a martyr, Cancer, in any situation, i.e., I have to do this, you don't have to do sheezies. If it's not serving, sometimes you have to be aware of that adults can take care of themselves. Now, if it's a child, it's a total different story. right? But if it's a dog, you also need to be aware that you need to play alpha. But for my Cancers, what I'm getting is no amount of you cutting corners and giving to something that needs to learn to do for itself is going to help them do for themselves. And Source says, sometimes you got to give people what they're asking, right? And sometimes what they're asking is something that you know isn't right for them or isn't good for them, but sometimes you have to let them have it. And you need to go have your fun, or you need to live your life. Because if somebody doesn't want to come along, dragging them along ain't going to be fun. And Source says, go find the beauty in your life. And if somebody wants to join you in that, then they should rise to the occasion instead of you dragging them to the occasion. I don't know who that message is for, but this is what will bring you into alignment, dear Cancer. What will bring my Cancers into alignment? To the message for this full moon in Scorpio. You are so blessed, Cancer. Look at, you have so many things to be grateful for, blessed for, and you are focusing on the only person that wants to rain on your parade. Source says, should they even come to the party? Are they going to ruin it? For some of you, that's the message I'm getting, that you really need to be aware that there is a specific story here of you wanting everybody to join in on the celebration. And some people, you should reconsider if you're going to invite them to the party. Hopefully that message resonates. I love you. I hope you're having an amazing full moon. You got beauty and you got blessings. But you need to do some, oh look it, and heart fire. You got some passion too. But you got to cut some strings. All right. I'll talk to you soon.